webinar. We're here to share with you the wonderful opportunity, the wonderful business known as FutureNet. I want to thank you for coming here to join us, and we're going to make this available on a recording so that if you miss something or you need to hear it again or you'd like to share it with others, then you would have available a tool, obviously, that could work for you 24/7. And for our new people, from that point of view, you have someone here to explain the business for you. You do not necessarily need to understand it yourself to get started. So we're here to look at FutureNet. And FutureNet is the new social media platform that pays you. That's the big difference. We're social media, but we pay you. Now, social media has been a big part of our lives, I suppose, over this last 10 years. And we're very familiar with so many platforms out there: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. These are all social media platforms. But I question you, how much do you get paid for using those services, for availing of those platforms? And like most people, the answer is zero. So we're here to show you the new social media platform that pays you, and it pays you in your own currency, or if you choose, we can pay you in the new digital money, in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin, for instance, and this is very exciting. If you take a quick look at a screenshot of our platform, you'll see that it looks and feels just like a typical Facebook page, where you can upload photographs, you can like, you can share, you can post, you can comment. But there are some other additions, and of course, on the FutureNet platform, you can also go shopping, and that's quite exciting as well. Now, this idea was born way back in 2012 by the two visionaries here we can see on this screen, Mr. Roman Zimian and Stefan Morgenstern. One guy's Polish, the other guy's German. They put this idea together way back in 2012, and they've been very successful. Now, the operations headquarters are in Dubai. It's a Dubai company, and they've selected Dubai as a midpoint between the East and the West, between Asia and Europe. And a lot of our business is conducted today in Asia, but we have approximately 150 people working in the company. So it's not a very big company, but it's sizable. 150 people in full-time employment, whether that's in the marketing department, the customer service department, the technology, our IT departments, the programmers. We are growing at a massive rate. And at this stage, we are approaching 3 million users, people like you and myself, users on the platform. So that's a little bit of background to the company. We're not a company that hides behind a computer. Okay, today you might be listening to this on a computer or on your cell phone, but we are transparent. We appear in many countries. We do national events, we do international events. And I'd like to remind you about a big international event coming up 8th and 9th of September. Now, the event is on the 9th of September. You need to be there on the 8th of September to get registered. And about 6,000 to 10,000 of us are coming together. It's the online world meeting offline. We meet together. We have fantastic events. We put on entertainment. We book the largest and most successful nightclub in the world, the Pasha Club, where we celebrate to the small hours of the morning. We also make many announcements, and you can meet many of our staff and our programmers. You can meet the owners, and you can meet like-minded individuals just like yourself and learn from them. Find out how they're successful, because here at FutureNet, we are changing lives. And hopefully, if you're looking at this for the first time, you find something interesting, you find something that could potentially help you change your life. Now, the platform, as I said, has some shopping portals. The first shopping portal we have here is for the FutureNet branded products. Products like clothing, baseball hats, umbrellas, pens. We have our own smartphone with the FutureNet logo on it, and many things like that. And the purpose of this platform here, our own shopping portal, is that it makes the business easier for you. For instance, if I was wearing a FutureNet baseball hat and you were a friend of mine, you might say to me, you might just say, hey, what's this FutureNet? I've never heard of this. And therefore, you've asked me, you've requested the information from me. I haven't to go and tell you. And that makes it easy for people, because most people aren't salespeople. But it's quite interesting if somebody asks you, What's this FutureNet umbrella about? What's this FutureNet pen? Why has your phone got FutureNet on it? I've never heard of FutureNet. What's this FutureNet? So these products are fantastic to get questions raised, to pique interest, so that you therefore can say, hey, watch this video, or let me introduce you to a friend that shared this idea with me, and then let somebody else explain it on your behalf. Now, a lot of the profits come from this are shared back with the members. In fact, the interesting thing about FutureNet is that we share up to 80% of the incoming profits back with the member base, and that's what's significantly different. Now, last year, our turnover was in around $600 million. That would mean 80% has gone back to people like you and I. 80% of 600 million is $480 million has come back to the community, and that's what's interesting. What's more interesting is we're on target to achieve $1 billion of sales in the next 12 months. $1 billion in sales. Now, that's based on our current sales multiplied by 12. If that is the case, and 80% of the revenue goes back to the membership, do you want to get a slice of this 800 million that's coming back? And this is what's exciting, guys. We have a social media platform that pays you. Now, if you want to get into regular shopping, we also have what we call our affiliated shopping arrangement on our FutureNet shopping portal. Now, here on this platform, you can enjoy up to 400 million different products. Now, these are not FutureNet products. The other site is FutureNet products. These are any product under the sun. If you want to book a hotel, if you want to book a flight from any airport in the world to any other airport in the world, you can do that on this site here. If you want to buy a charger for your cell phone or a cover for it, or if you want to buy clothing or anything you can almost think of, it will be available here. You just search for the product, and guess what happens, guys? This site will pull you to exactly where you were going to go anyway. It will pull you directly to Amazon, to eBay, to Alibaba, and shopping programs that you're familiar with. The difference is this. For the customers that use this portal, FutureNet enjoy a benefit. FutureNet get paid an affiliate commission. Now, can you imagine 3 million users going shopping once a day, and FutureNet getting 3 million payments, 3 million rewards, 3 million commissions coming in to the community? And of course, what happens? Exactly, 80% comes back to us. And that's what's interesting. We also have our own games portal where we develop our own games and we service third-party games. We're happy to place an arrangement for third-party suppliers to share their games on our platform. I can tell you, games is a big revenue model, again, that supports our model. What's interesting is whether you go shopping or whether you play games or not is irrelevant. You can still enjoy the benefits of others who go shopping or others who play games, and that's also exciting. Now, also on the platform for our entrepreneur-minded individuals, this is not for everybody, but for those of you who are interested in making some serious money, I would like to now share with you our FutureNet digital products. These are digital products created by FutureNet, and these are very, very profitable. How I generally explain it to people is this. If you want to make money on the internet, you need to be getting engaged with digital products, not physical products. For instance, this is a physical product. The challenge to move physical product across the internet is, number one, you need to manufacture the product. You need to patent the product. You need to have so many different suppliers to create the product. You need to get the ink supply. You need to get the branding. You need to wrap it, store it, warehouse it, and then the biggest one, ship it worldwide to the end user. So the point of that is, with physical products, I can tell you that this amount would be the cost of manufacturing supply, and this would be the amount of profit available. So a physical product is not that profitable. If we were to talk about a digital product, it is the opposite effect. In other words, with digital products, this would be the cost of production and supply, and this would be the profit. So if you want to make money on the internet, you need to consider digital products. Now, there are a variety of digital products. FutureNet are creating them, they're developing them, they're improving them all the time. Products such as cloud. Now, cloud is not a physical product. You can't grab it or hold it, and that's what we mean by digital, whereas this is a physical product. But cloud now is becoming very, very popular. I have many friends, students who are now using the cloud to store their files, to store their work. It's interesting that when I went to school, we had a big school bag. Today, they can actually go to school with no books because they can pull the information directly from the cloud, directly from the internet, do their works and send them back up into storage. So cloud storage would be one of the digital products that FutureNet can supply. We also supply other products like, for instance, video email. Now, video email is more effective than text email. Number one, in text email, there is no emotion attached. There's no picture or vision. But if I was to promote a product like a cell phone or a mobile phone, if I can do it on video, I can attach emotion, I can show you the dimension of the phone, and with that, video email is much more effective for marketing. So we offer a video email service. We also have a blog service. Now, blog was something I'd heard of so many times, but I never actually used it. And I asked myself this, why do I not use blog? Guess why? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how to create it. I didn't understand how to present it. I didn't understand how to host it. So what FutureNet have done is they've made these products very simple for anybody on the planet. 3 simple steps. You create your blog, and your blog is put on the internet for you, and it's all hosted there for you. It's a very, very simple process for everyone. So we've created these products. We've made them very easy to use, and they become very profitable. Now, you might ask me, why would I need a blog? Well, if you want to build a business on the internet, it would be great if you had a community of followers that would follow your blog. So you could be, I don't know, an expert in anything. Let's say you're an expert in cryptocurrency and you wanted to do a course, or you wanted to do a talk on that. People would attach to your blog. They would keep learning every time you presented more information. And that could lead you someday in the future to maybe meet them at an event, or to sell them a book, or something like that. Blog can be used for, maybe you're a chef, maybe you've got these recipes, maybe you're a very good cook and you'd like people to follow your recipes. Maybe you're a gardener. So any specific subject you can write, you can blog it, and people, if you're interested, if you've got good content, people will follow you, and somewhere that list becomes very, very valuable, because someday in the future, this blog service can lead you to do massive, massive sales. Imagine you had 100,000 people follow you just because you wrote a blog with our service. And imagine 2 years from now, you wrote a book. It doesn't have to be a physical book. It can be a digital PDF book. And you could sell it to that database of 100,000 users for $2.99. Well, what's $2.99 multiplied by 100,000? It's a lot of money. So these digital products are designed to help you make serious money. So taking that a little bit further, how do you get your hands on these digital products? There are 2 ways. You can go to our website on our platform and just order them direct. You can pay by credit card, or however you'd like to acquire them. Or you could do something very, very clever. You could get involved with our rewards program, and that's very simple. We have 6 rewards programs starting with $10 right up to a $1,000 reward program. So please bear with me and allow me now to go to full screen and explain to you how you might develop a business using our blog service. So very, very simple. If you can see here on the board behind me, you could spend $10 with us online and buy some of our digital products. We will give you 1,000 media points. 1,000 media points. You can use these points to go and acquire those products. So you're spending $10 on the internet with us. What we will do at that point is we will place you for free into our software, and we will track the sales of your organization. So the next customer that comes onto the internet, they will be placed in here in the software immediately behind you. And the interesting thing is that you now are eligible for 5% of the product orders from any other customer. And this gets quite interesting. The next introduction, the next customer in the software will fall in here, and the next customer will fall in here. So our program, our software, tracks the sales on the internet of any customer that comes into the software. If they fall behind you in our software, you get 5% of their order. Now, as this kind of fills up, this software, this community develops of customer sales, you're entitled to 5% of the order. Now, 5% of $10 is just 50 cents. But here's the good news. The community of customers can be 88,572. There are 88,572 potential customers can fall into the software on our international digital program. You get paid on every customer that follows you into our program. Now, if you were to shop in a local shop, you can go shopping and spend $10 on groceries. And in many of the shops, they will give you points for shopping in there. And the idea is, as you accumulate these points, you can use them later for some benefit. In a traditional shop, you get no benefit from the next customer that goes through the cash register, or the next, or the next. In our program, we will pay you on the customers that come into the store after you. And they can be created by you or by your active upline, because our software only permits 3 customers in the program right behind you. Once those 3 locations are filled, the 4th customer must go behind these 3. So it's an automatic software system. You don't have to understand it. It's done automatically. Every customer that comes into the program that falls behind you, a total of 88,000 sales, you can get 50 cents on every single one. Everybody who spends $10 on our products, you're making money. Now we have 6 of these programs. The next one is for those customers that spend $25. So if you were to spend another $25 on the internet, we'll give you another 2,500 media points to go buy our products. Excuse me. Once you spend that $25, you will automatically get a free entry into our second software reward structure. The more you spend, the more benefit you get. In the second structure, you will fall in here, and just like the first, there are 3 empty locations immediately after you for the next customers that come online and buy some products. And again, as that starts to fill up, you get 5% of every $25 order in the program. Now, 5% of $25 is $1.25. So every single customer, no matter where they are in the world, no matter who introduced them to our service, if they fall on the software behind you, you're entitled to $1.25. Now, $1.25 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but have a look at this. Because there are 88,572 potential sales within the program, this can amass to some very, very serious money. In fact, this can amass to about $44,000. And this, if you multiply it out, is approximately $110,000. Now, here's a question. Can you find anywhere on the internet that if you spent $35 once in your life, that you could get placed for free into a reward structure that could give you the potential to make $150,000? That is the power of our FutureNet and its digital products. Again, if you want to spend some more money, let's say you spend another $50 with us, what we'll do is we'll give you 5,000 media points. What can you do with the points? You can go buy those digital products we spoke about. If you spend $50 with us, what happens? You automatically get put in the software for free. There's no charge. If you go into a shop and buy $100 of groceries, there's no charge to join the reward program. It's free. They will give you points for the amount you spend. Same here, free to join our program. You come into the software first. There are 3 empty locations immediately behind you. As soon as they're filled up with customers, you're getting paid 5% on every customer order that joins the program after you. What's 5% of $50? Work it out. 10% would be $5. So 5% is half of $5. You would get $2.50 on every customer. What is the potential customer base that can fit into our store? The total customer base potential is 88572. I'll tell you later where do we get this number for. If you consider a Walmart or a Tesco or a Marks and Spencer's, think about how many customers can fit in that store. There's probably 1,000 parking places outside the store. So you're probably going to get 1,000 or 2,000 people can fit in a conventional business shop. Here, because we're on the internet, our store can accommodate 88,572 transactions after you. That's the limit for every single customer. So the potential here is $2.50 on every sale, regardless of who creates that, on every purchase, on every order. If we multiply this out, ladies and gentlemen, you'll find you'll get somewhere in the region of $220,000. So now my question is this: where on the internet can you spend $85 once in your life to buy some products to help you make money on the internet, and at the same time get positioned for free in a structure that could allow you or give you the potential to earn anything from 50 cents right the way up to all of this? 220 and 150 is $370,000. $375,000 potential. It's an amazing business. And that leads us to our fourth program. Of course, the more you spend, the more benefit. In the fourth program, it's only for those customers that spend $100 on the internet with FutureNet. If you come online and spend $100, what the company will do is they will place you for free of charge into the $100 reward structure. It's very simple. And like the other three, there are only 3 empty locations. So the next customer that comes online and spends $100 on our digital product, they will fall in here. The next customer goes in here to the next position, and the next customer will fall in here. It's a very simple tracking service. It's all done automatically. And as every customer falls into the program, you can enjoy a 5% benefit on every order. Now, this gets quite interesting because 5% of 100 means you're getting $5 on every customer. $5, $5, $5. At the same time, you're getting $2.50 anytime a customer comes in here and spends $50. At the same time, you're getting 50 cents in here and you're getting $1.25 here. These could all happen at the same time or instantaneously or at their own rate. The good news is you're getting $5 in here. The total potential sales is 88,572. If you multiply $5 by 88,572, you'll get somewhere in the region of $440,000. Now you tell me now, to spend $185 on products once in your life, to get placed in 4 programs totally free of charge, to have the ability to earn anything between 50 cents minimum to a maximum of all 4 of these. We worked that out at 375, and here we've got another 440. You're talking about somewhere in the region of $800,000 business. $185 positions you for the potential of an $800,000 return. Now, of course, it's entirely up to you how much or how little of this you get. It's your business. It's up to you to help us promote it and share this webinar with others. I'll explain it. You bring the customer, and we're going to build business all over the world. This has been very, very successful. Let's talk about the last 2 briefly. We have another program, and it's only for customers that spend an extra $500 with us. Now, if you go into any shop and you spend $100 today and $120 the next day, and next week you spend $200 on shopping, and the next week, over time you're going to spend $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 on shopping somewhere on the internet. So here, you can do it all at once, or you can do it gradually, and you can go from here to here. You can build it up. But here, for those customers that spend another $500 on the FutureNet digital products, you get placed in here for the software for free. As this starts to fill with other customers coming online, you're getting 5% of 500. Well, 5% of 500 is quite interesting. It's $25. So now you're getting $25 on every customer from anywhere in the world that comes into the software after you. And this is exciting because you could sleep tonight and 10 sales could be tonight as you sleep. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, there'll be $250 sitting in your account. However, the full potential is 88,572. That's the maximum customers we can fit in a structure after you. Therefore, when we multiply $25 times 88,000, you're looking in the region of a $2.2 million. Now, I'm not a mathematician. You can take out your calculator and multiply $25 by 88572, and you'll find it'll be somewhere in the region of $2.2 million. So now my question is this. Where on the internet can you spend 5 plus 1 is 6, 650, 675? Where can you spend $685 once in your life to be positioned for free to earn anything from 50 cents up to $3 million? We're now looking at a $3 million business. We already calculated that those 4 programs was approximately 800,000. When you add those 4 programs to this one at 2.2 million, you're looking at a $3 million business proposal. Isn't that incredible? And that leads us to our last digital product reward structure, and it's only for those customers that spend $1,000 on the internet buying FutureNet products. This is what I did. This is what all our successful leaders do. We have created millionaires from this product. It is incredible. Now, how does it work? If you spend another $1,000 on the internet and buy digital products with FutureNet, you're now going to be in all 6 programs. You're getting in here for free, here, here, and here. Why? Because you spent the money. We will add you to the software for free to track the business for you. What happens is there are 3 empty locations, and anytime a customer anywhere in the world joins the program, provided they fall in the software after you, here's what happens. You get 5% on every customer within the structure. 5% of 1,000, quite easy. Well, 5% of 500 is 25. So 5% of 1,000 is $50. You're earning $50 on every customer on the planet from whatever country. They go online, they register, they buy some products. If they fall into the software after you, here's what's happening. You've got $50 by 88572. Well, the interesting thing is we only need to double this. We already calculated this at about $3 million, but here this works out at $4.4 million. Now, if you add that $4.4 million to the $3 million we previously calculated from here, 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 and here, the total potential, you're looking at a $7.4 million business. $7.4 million business, and your product order maximum was $1,685, guys. That is phenomenal. Now, what I want to say to you is this. That's if you fill so many customers into the business. All you really need to do is produce about 3 customers yourself. If you could produce 3 customers yourself, and everybody only did that task, that target, 3 customers, everybody produces 3 customers in 10 short moves, you would achieve this, these figures that we've spoken about. Now, what if in your circumstances we did half of what we explained there? Imagine for you it worked out at half. Well, what's the half of 7.4 million? It's over $3.5 million. Consider this. What if 10% of what I described happened for you? 10% of this model worked in your case. What's 10% of $7.4 million? It's $740,000, ladies and gentlemen. $740,000. We're talking to close on $750,000. That's if this works out at 10% of what I described for you. And you create that success. I'll show you how to do it in a moment. It's quite easy. I think everybody can do it. What if you only achieve 1% of what I described? Imagine 99% of this didn't work for you, and you did achieve 1%. What is 1% of $7.4 million? It's 74,000. So consider this. Imagine buying $1,685 worth of product once in your life. We'll give you products for that you can go and enjoy and make money with on the internet. And at the same time, we will place you now for free into all 6 programs. And now you have an opportunity at 1% of this, you'd make $74,000 at 1%. Some people will do 3%, over 200,000. Some people do 5% of this, and some people will do it all. It's entirely up to you. Now, I'd just like to give you a formula how to create this, how to make this happen for yourself. But I would also like to share with you another income, because not only is this available to you, but we do offer up to 50% check match. Now, this is quite interesting. This is a massive payment on itself. Imagine you picked up the phone 1 hour ago, and imagine you invited me to have a look at this idea on this webinar. So I'm brand new, just like you. I'm watching this. I go, a lot of numbers here. I don't really understand it. But imagine I said, you know what, I like it. I'm going to get started. And imagine I go out this week and I make myself $1,000 from the business. Here's what FutureNet will do for you. On top of the income they've offered you there, they will give you a 50% check match on anyone you bring to the table yourself. So you introduce me. I've made $1,000 this week. FutureNet will put its hand in its pocket and give you a $500 check match. So it's a 50% of what I make. Let's say the following week I make $400. On top of the income you make, what I've described, you get 50% of what I made. I made $400, you get $200. Let's say the next week I make $2,000, you get $1,000. A 50% check match on anybody you bring to the table, on any customer you refer. You might refer that customer. Maybe you didn't even refer this customer. Maybe it was your introducer brought this customer, but you might have introduced that customer and that customer and that customer. It doesn't matter where they are in the structure. If you've brought them to the table, if you've made that phone call to invite them to this presentation, you can be eligible for up to 50% check match, guys. This is powerful. Now, as we're training here, I would like to show you a formula or a system to achieve this model. I think it's very achievable if you do what I say. You see, the thing is, it's entirely up to you the effort and the time you put into your business. It is your business after all. And some people are working a career or they're working a job and they're working 40 hours on the clock for a reward. And they will do that day in, day out, fighting traffic to work and all that goes with a job. Here, we're sharing you a part-time business that could earn you up to $7.4 million with a 50% check match. I want to ask you one question. If I were able to put $7.4 million in your bank account, and I asked you to find me 3 people that would spend $1,685 on our products, tell me this, how long would it take you to find 3 people? Okay, let me give you that scenario again. If I were able to put $7.4 million in your bank account and you had to produce for me 3 customers in the world, anywhere in the world, that would do $1,685 of business, buying some products from us, how long would it take you to find those 3 customers? Some of you would do it today. Some of you would think you could do it today and take all day tomorrow to do it. Some of you might take a whole week to find me 3 customers. But it is possible. Some of you will take a month. So you really need to establish that dream, that goal, that potential, and you need to trick yourself into driving towards those sales. But here's a formula for your success. I believe everybody we share this with knows 1,000 people by their first name. Yeah, if you check your Facebook account, you'll probably have 300 or 400 friends on there. 300 or 400 friends. If you can remember the last wedding you were at, there's probably 200 people there. You probably knew most of them. If you think about those people you went to school, first school, second school, higher education, whatever it was, I'm sure you know 100 people from school. I think friends and family, you know another 100 or 200 people. I think if you look at your phone, you'll probably find, you know, 500 or 600 names on this. So I believe everybody on the planet over the age of 18 knows 1,000 people by their first name. Now, of course, we don't want you to talk to 1,000 people. That's too heavy duty. But imagine you were able to share this video with 10% of the people you know, let's say 100 people. And out of those 100 people, some people will only spend $10. Maybe half of them will only spend $10. Maybe 10% of them will spend $100 with us. But what if I said the formula was this? To search for those 3 out of 100 or 3 out of 1,000 that would enjoy $1,685. In other words, they would buy $1,685. That's all our products, all our digital products, one time in their life, and you're on your road to success. So here's what would happen. This is you. And imagine you did this effort. You shared this video with 100 people. You didn't have to talk. All you had to say was, hi, John, watch this. Yeah? Hi, Mike, watch this. Very simple. And you send them a recording of this video. And out of 100 people, even if 97 people said no, I think it's still possible to say 3 people that are interested in making some extra money. So what would happen is you would have 3 customers in your business. So it's not a very big business. But now you're getting 5% of everything they spend. 5% works out at $84.25 on every single customer. You're making $84.25 on every customer that comes into the program, 10 generations of that. So the system is this. You've now put the foundations in place. We need to help these three follow the system. These three all know 1,000 people by their first name, just like you do. If they were to approach 100 of those, 10% of the people they know, if they sent this video to 100 people and we were looking to achieve 3 to say yes, 3 threes are 9. So now you have 12 customers in your business. You get 12 times $84. And here at this stage, we're going to give you a FutureNet smartphone as an extra reward. Okay? Remember that you get a FutureNet smartphone when you have 12 customers in the structure, and you'll also get 12 payments of $84 starting off your new business. Now, the next step is very, very simple. These 9 people know 1,000 by their first name. If they were to send out 100 videos and we got 3 to say yes, 3 nines are 27. There's now the bones of 39 to 40 people in your business. At this stage, you're free. In fact, you've doubled your money. Your $1,685 has been recouped, and you've got another $1,685 of profit, and you've got yourself a smartphone, and we're also going to give you a laptop or a tablet at this stage as well. So you get a reward here, and you get another reward here. So, and you're getting 39 payments, 27 and 3 is 39 payments of $84. You're in profit, and your business has just started. What do? We follow a system. The system is simple. You help 27 people follow a system. These 27 people all know 1,000 people. If they approached 100, and we're only looking for 3 people to say yes, 3 27s are 81. What happens now? Well, there are 120 people in your business. There's 120 customers in your structure. You get 120 payments. It's incredible. And you're very close to your first holiday compliments of FutureNet, because very, very shortly after this, we give you a free holiday. So let's move on. These 81 people are brand new. It could be 2 or 3 months from now. What do? We teach the system. Systems work. People fail. What's the system? We get these people to identify 1,000 people, pick out 100, send this video to 100 people with a view to closing 3 at $1,685. Of course, out of the 100, you're going to get 20 buying $50 and 20 buying $10. You're going to get lots more than what I'm saying, but I'm only looking for those 3, what I would call preferred customers. Let's find preferred customers, or what we call royal customers in the business. So these 81, find 3 each. 3 81s is 243. Now you've definitely got your holiday, but you've got 243 times this. You've just got 243 times this. This could be 1 month. And in the next month, if we teach the same, they find 3 customers, that's 729. So now you've had 1,000 payments of $84 each. That's $84,000. You've just earned $84,000, but here, guys, we will give you a brand new BMW. That's correct, a brand new BMW. You keep the car, you keep the tax book, you keep it's yours. It's not a finance arrangement. You don't give it back. So now you've had your smartphone, you've had your laptop, you've had your free holiday, and now you're also getting a brand new BMW to keep, and you've got 1,000 times $84 for every customer. How many customers did you bring? 3. How long did it take you to find 3 customers? If I was to put 7.4 million in your bank account today, you would find these 3 today. Of course, it might take you a month, it might take them a month. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 6 months away. So what do? Don't change the system. Systems work. People fail because they don't do the system. If you follow the system, we teach these guys to identify 1,000 people, pick out 100 and send this video to 100 people. Yeah, maybe 3 will say yes. If 3 say yes at the 1,685 level, 3 times 729 is 2,187. Well, 2 things happen. You get 2,187 multiplied by $84 that month. That's a lot of money. Work that out yourself. 2,187 multiplied by $84,000. Let me just bring up my calculator. Here we go. Calculator, where are you? Calculator, we've got 2,187 multiplied by $84.25 for every customer that comes into the program after you. You've got yourself another $184,000. But what else do you get? we give you a brand new Porsche Panamera. That's correct. In here, you get a brand new Porsche. Now, how it works is you go down to your local dealership, no matter what country you're in, you select the color of the car, you select the specifics of the car, and based on the price of a Porsche Panamera, FutureNet will settle the bill with your dealership. You go down and pick up the keys and you've got yourself a car. Also remember, you don't give back the BMW. You've got the BMW, you've got the Porsche, you've got 184,000 here, you've got another 84,000 here. You are on your road to success. How many customers did you share this video with? You probably sent it out to 100 people. How many said yes? 3. You brought 3 customers to the table. Now, is this possible? Ask yourself, is it possible? I tell you this, I know it's possible. Because in one day, I found 7 people. I found 7 customers in one day to do what I'm asking. I personally found 7 customers that said yes to this program, that said yes to 1685. So if I can find 7, anybody on the planet can find 3. Even if it took you a month, not a day. Even if it took you 2 months, you're on your road to success. But we're not finished, guys, because we pay 10 generations of referrals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are another 3 generations available of commission. Let's have a look how it works. The new guys find 3 each. So let's do the math. 3 7s is 21. 3 8s is 24 and 2 is 26. 3 1s is 3 and 2 is 5. 3 2s are 6. Guess what? You just got $6,561.85. You've just got yourself 6,561 multiplied by $84.25 on every customer equals $500,000. You have just earned $500,000. Why? Because you employed a system. You didn't find any of these customers. You didn't find any of these customers. You didn't find any of these customers. The only customers you found were these 3. How many did they find? 3. How many did they all find? 3. Everybody's doing a simple task. If everybody carries the load, if everybody does the work, it's a very simple progression of 3. Teach the system, follow the system, and you can have major success. $500,000. We're not finished yet. $500,000 plus all of these sales that you've previously acquired. But we follow the system. These are 6,500 brand new customers who are only hearing about the business. We teach them to send out 100 videos to get 3 to say yes. 3 1s are 3. 3 6s are 18. 3 5s are 15 and 1 is 16. 3 6s are 18 and 1 carried over is 19. Guess what, guys? You have 19,683 multiplied by this. Don't ask me what the math is. Last step, because we pay 10 generations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more generation. 3 3s are 9. 3 8s are 24. 3 6s are 18 and 2 carried over is 20. 3 9s is 27 and 2 more is 29. 3 1s is 3. 2 carried over is 5. That's it. 59,000 payments of $84. The interesting thing is this. If you add up all of these numbers, it works out at 88572. You might remember in my previous demonstration that the maximum customer base is 88572 in each of these programs. It's the same customers, 88572. This is how it goes. If you did 10% of that, take away 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 that. If you did 10% of that, is it possible to build a community of 8,000 customers on the internet that would like to change their life? Absolutely. 10% of $7.4 million, ladies and gentlemen, is $740,000. So that's what we call our FutureNet reward structure. It's all based on our digital product. It's very, very exciting, guys. And I hope I hope you learned a little bit from that and how our program works. Very, very exciting. The secret is plant the seed, follow the system, and just wait and wait and wait till it matures, wait till it grows. You will be very, very happy. Now, I've done a scribble version. This would be the digital version you can see here on the computer. We have a $10, $25, and $50 reward structure. You get in for free when you purchase these products. It's incredible. The community starts to grow. Every business grows like this. It starts with you, tell a few people, who tell a few people, who tell a few people. This is how Facebook started. A guy called Mark Zuckerberg invited 5 friends to his dormitory to discuss Facebook. He invited 5 people, only 3 showed up. 2 guys didn't show up. Those 3 people that showed up are billionaires today. Why? They saw the vision. They helped create the technology. They helped create the Facebook platform. They offered their hard work and labor. They had no money. They're only students. They offered their IT and computer skills to help Mark Zuckerberg develop the business. It's incredible. And the business started to grow and grow and grow, and is very, very exciting. So that's the exact same with FutureNet. You tell a few, you tell a few, and the community starts to grow, and you get paid on every order that these customers do in the community. It is incredible. Now, this slide backs up what I just did on the board there. 392781 243 729 2187 6561 91683 59. Okay, my maths is good. My math is good. So it's just word of mouth, the power of 3, 10 generations of referral, all coming into your bank account, guys. Very, very clever. And every business is doing this today, ladies and gentlemen. Amazon, eBay, Tesco, they're all doing it. They're all paying you for recommendations. Even the local banks now are paying you. If you bring a new customer into our bank, they put 100 in my account and 100 into the new coming customer. It's a reward for bringing business. All companies are now getting involved with this. So you can be active or you can be very active. But the bottom line is this: how would you like to make friends and make money? That's what's on the table. We're making friends, ladies and gentlemen, and we're making money. So I don't need to go through the maths. We've done all of that. But I now want to talk about some other products that we have. We are creating a franchise for our entrepreneurs that would like to have their own coffee shop in your local town or your local city. We've already opened 2 of these, and the company are creating a manual. So possibly next year, we've taken the top guy out of Starbucks to develop this franchise brand. And this is going to make the business easy for you. People will see FutureNet cafes, FutureNet restaurant, FutureNet BMWs, FutureNet cars, FutureNet hats, umbrellas, clothing. The branding is going to really, really increase, and it's going to make it much easier for you. You can also come to our events. Unfortunately, our next one was sold out in 24 hours. We sold out 6,000 tickets in 24 hours. It's incredible. We also do many things from a charitable point of view. We're working closely now with organizations associated with the United Nations. We're changing lives and we're saving lives as well. So there's a great charitable side. You can find more about that on our website, more about that on our organization. We also have some sports sponsorship ideas. We have our own futsal team, we have our own racing team, and we're doing many, many things on that front to, in fact, help make the business more touchable, the business more recognizable, to help with the branding. Very recently, just last month, on German TV, we were on 2 hours on German TV. The FutureNet logo was all around the football pitch. We're now sponsoring one of the German football leagues. We also sponsored a charity match between Brazil and Germany, and many things like this. So a lot more branding coming on in the future, and a very, very exciting opportunity. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and the information that I do talk about, of course, does not constitute any investment of any kind or any advice or offer to invest. I'm going to talk now about a fabulous product, something different than what we've discussed, but a brand new product that people are very, very excited. We've been actually rolling this product out for this last 3 years. It is the most successful traffic exchange since the beginning of time. In this area, it is phenomenal. And you probably are aware that more and more people are on their phone today than in front of the television. If you think about it, in the old days, everybody sat and watched television in the evening. But today, we don't spend as much time in front of the TV because we're in front of this device. We have the internet at our disposal 24 hours a day. We're always online. And from that point of view, the advertisers recognize that to get in front of the people, they need to advertise on the internet instead of on television and newspaper and radio. And at the moment, the advertisers are moving online and spending over $1 billion every day on the internet. Now, if you'd like to get involved in that revenue stream, $1 million per day, if you want to get in front of the money, you need to have a serious look at my next product offering to you. We have a fabulous product called Future Ad Pro, and it entails you buying what we call an advertising package. So for that, again, please allow me just to go back to the video screen and share with you how our next product works. So that's one product we have, our digital products. The next product I want to talk about is our advertising product, and we're having major success for this. You know, all you need really is a smartphone and an internet connection to make money here. But what we have here is what we call an advertising package, or we abbreviate it to an ad pack. We have two ad packs available. We have a $10 and a $50 advertising package. On this presentation, I'm only going to discuss the $50 advertising package. Now, what is an advertising package? If you went to the newspaper to promote a garage sale you're having this weekend, the newspaper would ask you, well, what type of advertisement package would you like? Would you like a full page? No. Would you like a half a page? No. Would you like a quarter of a page? Well, how much is a quarter of a page? Oh, it's £400 or $400. No. Would you like in the classified section 2 centimeters? Would you like a little ad this size? Would you like this advertisement package to run every week or twice a week, or what advertising package would you like? So newspapers would have an advertising package. Radio would have an advertising package. Would you like on the air peak times, off peak times? It's more expensive peak. Or would you like during the day or in the evenings, or what would you like your advertising package? Television would have an advertising package that you would purchase. So on the internet, FutureNet have an advertising package. We abbreviate it to an ad pack, and it costs $50. Now, what you can do with this ad pack is you can advertise any business on the planet. It could be a bed and breakfast, it might be a restaurant, it could be a hotel that you have, maybe it's a product that you have, a health product that you sell, maybe you're involved in home-based business, you need more customers, or maybe you want some distributors to help you market your business. Maybe you're an accountant and you're working from home and you would like to get some business from home to do people's tax returns and stuff like that. Maybe that's a service that you have. Maybe you own a car wash, you need new customers. Maybe you're a driving school instructor. You know, I don't know what it is, but if you want to make money on the internet, you need to be in the face of people. You need your website exposed. And that's what FutureNet does. It brings traffic to websites. We charge $50 for an ad pack, and we guarantee you this. We guarantee you 800 views of your website. Now, this is quite interesting, because if you advertise in the newspaper, you don't get any guarantees. You don't know who sees it. You don't know, does anybody ring you up from an advertisement on the television, radio, or newspaper? But with FutureNet, we guarantee that 800 customers will actually see your website. Of course, it's up to you to convert that to a sale. So if you have an opt-in for some, if you want to retrieve some data, maybe their name and email address that you can contact them, well, that would be a good thing to do, that you could actually follow up for a sale. Or if you have an interesting product or a nice website, people will buy automatically. Or if you have an offer available, people will convert. You see, it's all about converting the traffic to a sale. So if I have a restaurant and I say, okay, in my advertisement it says, new restaurant opened this Tuesday, kids eat free Monday to Friday. Kids eat free Monday to Friday. Well, there's the offer. Of course, I've got 6 kids and I go, wow, let's eat in here. Let's try this place. So the offer converted me to a customer. Or if I had a car wash, okay, and I'm looking for customers, I go, brand new car wash opens this Saturday. The first car wash you get is free if you bring this advertisement with you. Take a photograph of the advertisement, present it at the car wash. We'll wash your car for free first time. Well, if you have a car and you wash it every week and you're getting a free car wash, that converts business. Of course, if you do a good job, that customer will repeat and come again and again, and it's going to tell everybody else, hey, I just got my car wash for free, so more customers come. So this is to do with marketing and converting traffic to sales. So that's down to you to convert the traffic to sales. What FutureNet does, it brings you the traffic, it brings you the eyeballs to see your product, to see your website. That's what we do. We also offer you an invoice, and of course that would be tax deductible. So if you had a business, like a car wash or a restaurant or any business, this ad pack is really coming off your tax bill because it's an expense to your business. So it's free for businesses to advertise on this effectively if they use it correctly. Now, if you want more customers than 800, let's say you wanted twice that, 1,600 customers, to have a look at your offer, then you're going to require 2 ad packs to double it up. Or if you want 8,000 customers to have a look at your product or your customer, whatever it is you have to sell, then you would need 10 ad packs because each ad pack gives you 800. So 10 of them would give you 8,000 people. Imagine you only got 1% of those to buy something from you and get repeat orders from that. This is great product. This is a great advertising product. So that's it. It's simple as that. We limit every house at 1,000 ad packs and 1 account per household. You cannot have any more than 1,000 ad packs, and that makes it fair for the little guy who can start with $50 and compound all the way up to 1,000 ad packs, or for the big rich guy to come in at 1,000 ad packs. It makes the program equal. You're not competing with the wealthy people. So here we go. That's our product. On top of that, and by your own free will, if you choose, okay, if you choose to watch just 10 ads a day, 10 ads per day, what the company will do, what FutureNet will do, is they will make you eligible for 48 payments every single day. Every day you watch 10 ads, you qualify for 48 payments. Yes, that's right, FutureNet will pay you a commission for watching these advertisements. We will pay you at the top of the hour, and 30 minutes later, we're going to pay you all over again. And we will keep doing that 24 hours a day. So when you go to bed tonight, you're making money. You are sleeping, and the money's coming in. When you travel to work in the morning, you're getting paid. When you work all day tomorrow, you're still getting paid from this, because provided by your own free will, you watch 10 of our commercials, 10 of our advertisements. Guys, it takes 5 minutes to do this. 5 minutes. Don't say you haven't time. 5 minutes, watch 10 ads. We will pay you over and over again. You are eligible. You qualify for 48 payments every single day. And what we'll do is we will pay you every 30 minutes until you have up to 120% cash back. Isn't that incredible? 120% cash back. Now tell me this, any business, if they advertise on the newspaper, how much cash back does the newspaper give them? Nothing. If they advertise on radio, how much cash back do they get? Nothing. If they advertise on television, how much cash back does TV give their advertisers? Nothing. If you advertise on Facebook, how much cash back do you get? Nothing. If you advertise on Google, how much? Nothing. With FutureNet, we offer up to 120% cash back. That means you get all your advertising back plus another $10. Every 50 becomes $60. Now, at the time of withdrawal, there are a few mandatory contributions. We can learn more about that at training. But essentially, imagine this. Imagine I said to you, have you got $50 or £40 or €40, whatever the equivalent is, have you got $50? And you give me $50 and I present back to you $60. You just give me 50 and I give you 60. How do you feel? You feel quite good because you made $10. And what if I said this to you? Have you $50? And you look and you go, yeah, I have 60. I said, give me 50. And I give you back 60. How do you feel? Well, that's good, yeah. How much have you got now? You've got $70. And if I said you give me 50, and then I give you back 60, now you've got $80. And I said, give me 50, and I give you back 60. Now you've got $90. How many times would you like to play that game with me? How many times would you like to do that? Guys, this is Future Ad Pro. Every 50 becomes 60. It's incredible, the power of compounding. You can create serious wealth in your business. Now, the question is this, where does the money come from? Where does the money come from? Well, very simple. FutureNet have a, let's call it a pool or a bucket of revenue. And of course, the first revenue comes off our social media site. I want you to think about this. Google did 74 billion last year. 74 billion. You use Google for free, didn't you? You use Google for free every day. How does Google do 74 billion if it's free? The advertising revenue that comes in from the advertiser puts money into the system. Facebook did 27 billion. You use Facebook for free. Where does the 27 billion come from? It comes from advertising. So our first source of revenue is from advertising itself. Of course, this is on our social media platform. We also have games on our social media platform. Games is a big revenue builder as well. And every time games are played and profit is made, that goes into this bucket. Where else do we get money from? You remember? Shopping. We have our own FN shop with the FutureNet branded products, but we also have that other shop with the affiliated links with 400 million different products. And anytime someone goes there to Amazon, eBay, through our portal, there's commission coming back to FutureNet into this bucket from shopping. How else do we make money? We have digital products. We do cloud, we do blog, we do video email. We have many profitable digital products that put profit into the bucket. We have subscriptions. We have cryptocurrency that puts profit into the bucket. We have cafes and restaurants that puts money into the bucket. There's so many ways. We have a leasing arrangement for our customers in Poland that if they lease a car, profits come into the bucket. There are many, many rivers flowing into the lake. The problem with some companies is they have only one source of revenue. There's only one river flowing into the lake. Here's the problem for those companies. If you've only one river flowing into the reservoir or into the lake, and the river dries up, what do you think happens to the lake? It dries up too. But let's say our cafes are not successful, for instance. That doesn't affect the model. What happens if our games aren't successful? That doesn't affect the model. What happens if our digital products aren't successful? That doesn't affect the model. We keep adding multiple revenue streams, and therefore every ad pack that you hold, each ad pack that you have takes money out of the bucket, and that goes into your account. So lots of money comes into the bucket. If you want to learn how to take money out of the bucket, every ad pack you hold gives you the entitlement to one share of this revenue. One share. Imagine somebody playing a game, you get paid. Imagine somebody goes shopping and buys an iPhone, you get paid. Imagine somebody sits down and has a cup of coffee, and you get paid from this model. It is incredible. So that's our second product. That's Future Ad Pro. You can find out more about that on our trainings. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. There is one more division. We have a cryptocurrency division as well. I'll talk about that possibly on our next presentation, but that's it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've got a feel for the enormity of this opportunity. Please do get back to the person that shared this with you. Please find out how to get started, because here is the important thing. As you think about this, you are losing money. From this moment on, every 30 minutes we are paying you. If you start now, you get paid in approximately 30 minutes from now, once you qualified. 30 minutes, that means how much money will you make with this opportunity in the next hour, in the next 4 hours before you go to bed? How much money will you make by the time you wake up tomorrow morning? You see, if you make a decision now and get started now, we will pay you now. You can start making money today. You don't have to understand it. You can make money while you're learning. So please, thank you for joining us, everybody. Please do get back to the person that shared this with you. Join us again, and I wish you every success. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and rest of your month. Thank you. Bye-bye.